So the first day of camps is in the books, and we have Shedeur Sanders with the media today. What's good, YouTube? Mag Dog TV back with another video. If you're new here, stopping by for the first time, hit the like, subscribe button, comment. I really appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell. That way, whenever I upload a video, you guys be aware.
What's going on?
So unfortunately, Travis Hunter had another appointment today. We'll get him tomorrow. But Shedeur's here, ready to answer some questions. So we'll open it up for questions.
Hey, Shedeur, your coach was talking about how you've had to learn 3 systems in the last 3 years. I'm wondering about the transition into this one, working with Sean Lewis, how that process is coming mentally, and obviously one day of practice. How did it go?
Working with Coach Lewis is amazing. He's something I never had before. Each and every day, each and every period, like, he pushes me to grow in different areas. Like, it could be while we're eating breakfast. He pushes me to eat all my food. So it's the little things that matter to him. So I'm extremely grateful that he's the OC and he's here to run the show.
Hey, Shedeur, on your right. When your dad had his intro presser, he said, "There's our quarterback, but you still have to earn the job." So knowing the pressure that comes with just who your dad is as the player, plus he's also the coach, and what a quarterback obviously means to a team, do you sense any of that extra, I guess, attention? And does it affect you at all, knowing that there's all of this?
No, not really. He says that for y'all to know. You got to understand, I'm with him almost every day, so he knows my focus. He knows what I'm doing. He knows my mindset. Y'all don't know that. So that's just on the outside looking in. Like, it don't matter what it is, we competing each and every day. And it's more the pressure of competing basically against the world, competing against, like, each and every day, each and every game. Like, that's where the real competition is. I see if, it's in practice and stuff like that, but it's really in the game, knowing that each and every game is a target on your back. They're going to want to come hard every single game. So, that's it.
Focusing every play, one play at a time. And he answered that question very good when they asked him about his father and him considering the pressure and all of those things. And Shedeur thinking about the big picture. He's not just worrying about this second screen quarterback or the third screen quarterback. He's trying to be great. He's worrying about TCU, UCLA, what he's going to do in these football games because he already know he's going to start.
Hey, Shedeur, Nikki Edwards, CU Sports Report. Your dad said that we had a really, I wasn't there. You guys had a really fast tempo practice today. On your end, what did that practice look like, and what did you work on?
We're going to focus in on every play, every single play. Like, take it one play at a time, go through my rules that coach taught me, go do my checklist on each and every play, know who the key reads, who's not, go through the progressions, everything like that. So that's what I was focused on every play today.
Hey, Shedeur, Jake Schwannis, DMVR. You got a lot of new targets this year to throw to. What's that process been like trying to build that chemistry throughout the offseason so far?
Well, now we actually get to go against the defense, so it's going to be easier now that we're able to get in the film room and talk about, okay, when the DB does this, do this. So it's about going against every variable that could come out of it. Throwing one-on-ones, just throwing by yourself with the receiver routes on there, it could only do so much. Working against a live defense, after this practice right now, we're about to go up and watch it and critique, like, the little things. That's what I'm big on with all the receivers, is having them see through the same lens I see through. So we're not just out there running routes. We're not out there just doing anything for no reason. Like, it's a reason, it's a purpose for every time we go out there on the field. And, like, even in practice today, Jimmy Horn, I say he messed up. Well, he didn't mess up on a route last week that we worked on with each other, but I told him, okay, when you see this coverage, you do this. So then coverage presented itself today, and he did what I told him, and then it's easy. So that's all. It's just about try and error right now with the offense.
Wire. Just curious, what has it been like throwing to, or kind of having to play against the defensive backs on this team, like Travis Hunter, Nico Reed, some of the other returning guys? Just what have you seen from that group so far?
Well, Travis on my side right now, so I'm feeling great that Travis is on my side. But Nico and a lot of DBs, one thing they're going to do is compete. You could talk to them, you could throw as many deep balls that you want on them. Like, they confidence is unbelievable. Like, no matter what, they're still ready to get up there, jam, get up there, and be ready to play. So I know just in general, if they have one bad day, the next day they definitely thinking about that. And it's just a real competitive energy that I've never been a part of before.
Hey, Shedeur, Ryan Koenigsberg from DNVR. First of all, just how has it been for you settling into Boulder over these last couple months?
And I've been good. I'm out the way now, It's cold, definitely, so I got to bring Vaseline on the field for my lips and stuff like that in practice. But, I love it in Boulder, though. It's cool. Love steakhouse up here. I like Plaza J's. It's a lot of good restaurants, I like.
How excited are you to play with some of these new guys that you've been working with, like Jimmy, like Zico, etc.?
No, I'm excited to play with him. Like Zico, he's a different type of athlete. He's extremely gifted. I ain't never played with nobody like him before at that position. So, and we got Eli Yelverton coming back. He played with me in high school. So, I love the tight end room a lot. The receiver room is competition each and every day. And then, after the spring, it's going to be more guys coming in. So it's just really just competing and just really building relationships with them right now. And trial and error, get things right, and just be on the same page.
He's absolutely correct. Just because you get by in the spring doesn't mean you're going to be okay in the summer. There's a large pool of players that's coming in the summer. I actually have an upcoming interview with one of those players. Hit the notification bell. You guys know I will keep you guys updated. I even will be following these players as far as getting footage for you guys because I'm doing everything that I can right now. So when I do contact the athletic director again, he will know, okay, I got all these things done and I'm ready to go for the summer. The spring is just to lay the foundation. Get the players to understand how you want things ran. When you get in the summer, everything pretty much just going to be second nature.
Shedeur, Sean Keeler of the Denver Post. Piggybacking off that a little bit, I'm wondering what you and your dad kind of thought of Boulder in this area before you got here, or maybe when it was first broached to him, like, what is this? What did you know? And how is it different than what you thought it was going to be, and how they treated your dad maybe different than what you thought it was going to be once you finally got here?
I mean, when I finally got here, it was right after the championship game. So, it was kind of like a bittersweet feeling. We just lost the game. But that's when I really sat down and, thought about here in Boulder. You type it fast. I said that, you type it fast. But other than that, all right, now I'm thinking about that now. I'm thinking about it. But just being in Boulder, how they treat Pops, I'm not around him 24/7 like that, so I'm not really sure.
You can tell that most of these reporters have no idea what goes on in the spring. In the spring, you spend most of your time as a player with the strength and conditioning coach, position coaches, and things like that. But as far as a head coach, you rarely see him. You guys been watching the channel. You guys been following up with how I've been reacting to these videos. We don't see Coach Prime often because of the NCAA rules. Now they're going to see Coach Prime a lot more, and all those questions that they have, they will have answers for.
Yeah. That's the difference. That's the big difference. It's snow. But I got used to it. Now I just go outside with a sweatshirt and shorts. So I'm cool now. I'm a Colorado boy. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not with him like that. Coach Mo put us through all the workouts, and at that point, I'm ready to go home. I mean, he been doing that. That's country prime. That's prime time, So he been doing that. He got a ranch and all that. So I don't know. He been wearing cowboy hats though.
Hey, Shedeur, Eric Christensen from CBS here in Denver. Coach said you guys graded the practice as a C. Were you telling him what you thought he wanted to know, or what actually made the practice a C?
Nah, we're not just telling him what we want him to know because it's realistic things that you're going through. So it's a couple throws you miss, couple assignments you miss. It's real attention to detail. So we know the little things we can't mess up on. We know that. So we grade ourselves hard. So when a game comes, it's more everything fluent. So that's the thing. We just not making us feel better saying, hell yeah, we had a grade A practice today because we was focused. But nah, we got to execute each and every play. And that's when we get those A days. So today was a C. Well, they said D. I thought it was C-, but Coach said D. It's D. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just really just coming out tomorrow and just focusing. And this the first day we was actually able to go against the defense full. So being able to get everything on film and teach off that's major for us right now. So I'm knowing the next day and the next couple of days will be way better than today.
Hi, Tony Casolo, Buffalo's Wire. Coach mentioned the connection, kind of the instant connection you've had with Jimmy. Can you kind of elaborate on what's made that blossom so quickly?
I would definitely say Jimmy has great IQ. I would say that. He has great IQ, and if he mess up, like I say, trial and error. And his offense is a whole bunch of trial and error. So it may be rocky at first, not in the game. I'm talking about in practice. So it may be one day a receiver may have a bad day, but the next day they watch it and they're able to correct it. So that's the main thing, like with this offense and Jimmy. And we talk about it. I get on him about it. Then the next day he's flawless. So that's the thing. Like with Jimmy, he understands. He got a good feel for the game, and that's all this offense is.
A couple points that I want to hit. I want to hit on the D-, C grade, whatever grade they gave these players. But you can't just give your head coach any grade today without him knowing, because all he have to do is go to his son, Deion Sanders Jr., and see how these players actually perform. You can't just hide anything. And also I want to mention about Jimmy Horn. Jimmy Horn, his IQ is great, and also his speed. In my opinion, his speed is what makes things a lot more simple for Shedeur, because anytime you have a wide receiver that just can run right by the DB, it makes your life a lot easier.
Hey, Shedeur, Mick Miller, Fox 31. I know you have a relationship with Tom Brady. What have you learned from him, and do you still reach out to him to get advice on, just different offenses and learning different things about the quarterback position?
Well, yeah, I'm actually supposed to go meet with him like in April. So that's when, I'll have more for you. But I talk to him here and there, but I mainly focus on, just coming here, building this team, doing all that. So after we get out of spring ball, and after the spring game and all that, then I'll have a chance to really sit down and talk with him. But right now it's just more focused on what's going on in the present moment and what's here.
All right, thank you.
So my final thoughts, it was an amazing interview. It can't get any better to have your quarterback go out there and get coached up by the best quarterback to ever play the game. I love it. If you guys like the video, definitely subscribe to the channel.